The narrative of the Brown family starts out happy and adventurous, but it is forever scarred by a terrible incident that left everyone who followed their journey in shock. Destroyed the family's foundation in 2021, creating a gaping hole that cannot be filled. This tragic incident put a family that had already endured innumerable hardships to the ultimate test of their fortitude. As the family struggled with loss, they encountered an array of difficulties, including health issues, court cases, and a wildfire that destroyed their house. Their trek served as a constant reminder of the enduring power of familial ties. The central character of this story is Noah Brown, a man whose hardships and victories exemplify the will of a family to endure against all obstacles. Because of his determination and his family's unwavering support, Noah Brown's life has been a tapestry of incredible highs and heartbreaking lows. Everything for the Browns changed after Billy passed away. In addition to being Noah's father, Billy had served as a companion, mentor, and representation of the spirit of adventure that characterized their family's distinct way of life. For Noah, losing his father meant assuming a role that demanded a great deal of strength and maturity, in addition to saying goodbye to a cherished parent. Noah was clearly grieving at this loss, but he took comfort in the memories and teachings his father had given him. Every day turned into a chance to uphold Billy's legacy, whether it was by passing on the customs that had served as the cornerstone of their family's identity, or by teaching his own kids the talents his father had given him. The woods turned become a haven and a constant reminder of Billy's existence. From constructing shelters and hunting in the Alaskan wilderness to the silent discussions around the campfire where Billy would impart his knowledge, Noah frequently thinks back on the times he spent with his father. Noah's determination to uphold the principles his father cherished is based on these recollections. In 2016, Noah met Rain, a lady whose warmth and spirit of adventure struck a deep chord with him, and his personal life took a drastic turn. Their meeting in Alaska seemed almost planned in advance, as if the untamed terrain had worked in concert to bring them together. Noah wasn't familiar with someone like Rain. He was immediately drawn to her because of her knowledge, friendliness, and love of the outdoors. Because of their same experiences and appreciation of life's small pleasures, their bond blossomed rapidly. Rain turned to become more than just Noah's companion, it became a source of courage and motivation. The premise that the most profound connections frequently occur when we least expect them is demonstrated by their love story, which is one of serendipity and shared dreams. The essence of their connection was captured at the moment when Noah proposed to Rain. With the towering trees and the symphony of nature all around them, Noah proposed to Rain while hiking through the stunning wilderness of Alaska. Their common love of nature and the life they imagined together was reflected in this gesture, which was both intimate and sincere. A year later, their wedding in Idaho, attended by close family and friends, was a celebration of their love and dedication. The ceremony was straightforward but meaningful, reflecting their same ideals and the path they were taking together. Rain's adoption into the Brown family was not without difficulties either. The Browns, who were well known for their close-knit bonds and distinctive lifestyle, struggled to adapt to the new member's needs. Bird Brown was the Noah sibling who found Rain's presence the most difficult. Bird's opposition was a result of a deep-seated protectiveness of the family's customs and ties. Rain's decision to change her name from Ruth, which had great emotional meaning for her but caused conflict in the family, further complicated matters. This was a difficult period for Noah as he had to strike a careful balance between providing for his wife and keeping his family peaceful. Notwithstanding the early conflicts, Rain's moral fiber and tenacity gradually won the Browns over. The obstacles were finally removed by her steadfast support of Noah and her attempt to fit in with the family's distinctive way of life, creating a stronger and closer-knit family. Few families encounter the level of attention and controversy that the Browns' public life has brought. The charge that they had fabricated residency claims in order to be eligible for Alaska's permanent fund dividend was one of the biggest obstacles they had to overcome. The Browns found themselves in the heart of a legal battle over this program, which gives eligible residents yearly payouts. According to the accusations, the family fraudulently obtained the money by inflating the amount of time they spent in Alaska. The resulting court dispute caused a great deal of tension and media attention. The father of the family, Billy Brown, admitted guilt to the charges and accepted consequences. As a result, the family was prohibited from applying for PFDs in the future. The difficulties of leading a public life and the significance of accountability were starkly brought home to Noah by this experience. Notwithstanding the difficulties, the Browns came out of the incident with their morals untarnished, concentrating on going forward and restoring audience confidence. The matriarch of the family, Amy Brown, has experienced health issues that have put the family's fortitude and cohesion to the test. Amy was given a dismal prognosis with only a 3% chance of surviving after being diagnosed with advanced lung cancer. Despite the heartbreaking news, the Browns showed her unflinching support. Amy's will to fight and the family's unwavering support enabled her to overcome the difficult chemotherapy and radiation treatments. The entire family was incredibly relieved and grateful for her eventual remission, which was nothing short of miraculous. Her health issues did not stop there either. Later on, Amy developed acute pneumonia, another potentially fatal illness that the family had to conquer together. Noah found inspiration in his mother's tenacity, which served as a reminder of the value of savoring each minute spent with loved ones and the strength of willpower. Billy Brown's passing in 2021 was an abrupt shift for the family as well as the program that chronicled their life. The family was devastated by Billy's unexpected and abrupt death from a seizure. Billy, the family's patriarch, had been the pillar of their identity and the inspiration behind their distinctive way of life. Both the family and their supporters felt a great hole in his absence. Following his death, the Browns had to balance their public sharing of their life with their private sorrow. Through moving remembrances and a renewed dedication to the principles Billy had taught them, the family celebrated his legacy. In order to ensure that Billy's idea of a self-sufficient, wilderness-centered life persisted, Noah saw his father's passing as an opportunity to assume a leadership position within the family. This duty has influenced Noah's behavior and perspective, motivating him to proudly and resolutely pursue his father's desire. The Browns had yet another terrible setback in 2020 when their $1.6 million property was destroyed by a wildfire that raged through Washington. The ranch marked a new chapter in the family's life and the result of their works. Thus, the fire was a physical and emotional loss. The loss was especially painful for Noah since he had worked so hard to provide a secure and caring home for his expanding family. The Browns had to swiftly adjust to life following the disaster, moving into a rental house and starting the difficult process of rebuilding their lives. Noah continued to prioritize his family's welfare and their future together in spite of the destruction. The situation demonstrated the Browns' tenacity and capacity to endure despite obstacles that seemed insurmountable. It also demonstrated their resolve to uphold their principles and way of life despite hardship. Another important factor in Noah's journey has been his health. He has been candid about his battles with post-concussive syndrome, a disorder brought on by repetitive head trauma, which causes memory loss. Noah's everyday life has been significantly impacted by this illness, which has made it difficult for him to remember crucial things and caused problems in his relationships. Noah shows his tenacity and resolve by dealing with his illness with humor and a positive mindset in spite of these challenges. In order to take charge of his health, he has made lifestyle changes and sought medical counsel. Noah's candor with his difficulties is a potent reminder of how critical it is to approach health concerns head-on and with tenacity. As Rain and the rest of the family remain by his side, his trip also emphasizes the importance of having loved ones' support. When Noah's sister Bird Brown had surgery to remove huge tumors, she experienced a health scare of her own. These tumors' discovery sparked concerns about ovarian cancer, a diagnosis that would have had a significant impact on Bird's health and future. The tumors were effectively removed after the procedure, but in order to avoid recurrence, the physicians suggested that Bird have a hysterectomy. Given that it would affect her future ability to conceive, this recommendation forced Bird to make a very emotional and personal choice. Her family was understanding and supportive of Bird's hesitation to have the hysterectomy. As Mother made this tough decision, Noah and his brothers came together to support her and show empathy. The event demonstrated the family's resilience and cohesion, emphasizing their capacity to help one another through the most trying times in life. The oldest sibling, Matt Brown, has been notably absent from the family's most recent events. His substance abuse issues caused him to leave the show and caused a divide in the family. The family dynamic underwent a dramatic change when Matt decided to move to California in search of a life away from the spotlight. Noah and the rest of the family have been saddened by his absence, but they still encourage him on his path to healing and self-awareness. The Browns' handling of Matt's predicament demonstrates their dedication to unconditional love and their conviction that recovery is a personal process that calls for tolerance and comprehension. The Brown family has shown incredible fortitude in the face of numerous tragedies and difficulties. They have persevered through every challenge, from personal hardships and health issues to the death of family patriarch and destructive wildfires. These encounters have reaffirmed to Noah the value of family as a source of inspiration and support. The Browns are steadfast in their resolve to uphold Billy's vision of an independent existence, adjusting to changing conditions while maintaining their essential principles. Their steadfast attitude and the unshakable link that unites them are demonstrated in every chapter of their lives.